The last match of day 4 saw yet another Philippine star, Dennis Orcollo, play 6 times world snooker champion Steve Davis. Davis needed to reach 7 racks to proceed further, and Orcollo needed the win. We join it at the start of rack 11 with the match tied at 5-5.
11th rack, Davis to break, 5 racks.
He's got a pretty big advantage here. He can win 2 games in advance, and Orcollo needs to win 3.
Right. Now, Davis hit it too soft for the wing ball to go, but he became fortunate because the ball fell into the side pocket. Unfortunate in that he still has no shot on the 1.
Well, so far when there's been push-out situations, Steve's got the best of it.
Yeah. This table seems determined to not give anybody a shot on that 1 ball.
I like Steve tactically in these situations because Dennis, he knows that Dennis will go for a shot, so he can leave him a pretty tough shot.
Yeah. Well,
I think Dennis's mindset right now is he does not want to be in a prolonged safety battle.
yeah.
Again, a tricky situation. I think that's where he's going to put the cue ball over on this rail somewhere, on the side rail.
Yeah, but you know that leaves a fairly easy task to have a safety plate on him.
Well, he's going to put it down deep here. Like that.
Orcollo can now slide off the left edge of that 1 ball, bring the cue ball back down here, and he's got a world of places to hide. He can even attempt to make the 1 ball on a cut shot across the table, and the 1 ball, should he miss, would come back out to the center of that rail. So he's got a few options here.
Did an effective job there.
That worked well. Now, you know, knowing that your opponent doesn't have the jump shot is a big advantage. A jump shot player would have already pulled out the short stick.
Yeah, that's a perfect situation for a jump shot right there. But like you said, Steve can't do that. He's going to have to kick off the end rail, hit the 1. It's actually a pretty big ball to hit from the end rail. But there's a high likelihood he'll leave a shot after this kick.
Yeah, he needs a pretty good roll here.
He didn't get it.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten it.
Good.
He was hoping the cue ball would lay behind the 8. It didn't happen. Dennis is looking at that window between the 5 and the 9 ball to shoot the cue ball at the 2 next. Looks like he'll make the 1 in the corner and just let the cue ball roll straight towards him. Maybe that's not what he's doing. He started to draw the ball.
Yeah, that window's got to look pretty narrow at this stage of the tournament.
Yeah, he wants to come all the way down.
Now, does he clear the 4? He's taking a close look.
This is tight. Let's see. Doesn't look like it.
I think it's too tight.
Yep. He didn't get there.
He's a long way from that 4 to be trying to jump over the edge.
He's looking at the possibility of banking the 2 ball.
Yeah, now that's a good 1 pocket shot, banking that 2 back into the corner pocket on the right-hand side of your screen.
No, he played safe.
Can't blame him.
He couldn't even hit enough to bank it. Actually, this is a little better situation for Steve. He can kick and leave the cue ball there behind the 4, but he's got to hit it hard enough to get the 2 to a rail.
And he can get that 9 ball rolling.
Good shot.
Well, luckily for him, the 2 went all the way to the end rail and didn't stop out there on the table where Dennis would have an open shot.
That was a bit risky because he didn't know how much energy that 9 ball was going to take off of the 2. But sometimes you have to take a risk in this game. And Davis looking on.
We'll see another safety here by Dennis.
Oh, is he hitting him with the 3? Looks like he has.
Yep. Again, we have a situation where it's not hard for Steve to hit the 2 ball. The problem is, where will he leave it? It's going to be a little harder for him to duck on this shot.
Sure is, because there's nothing in the vicinity of that 2 ball that you can just slide in behind. So he'll need to hit this with pace, try and separate the 2 balls, and at least get some distance between them.
Well, he did that.
Yeah, but he's not going to be happy with that result. You can see on his face that he expects Orcollo to put this ball down.
It's not all bad. This is a testy little shot for Dennis.
It's a testy shot, and he can't get to the bottom of the cue ball to stop it there for to have a better shot on the 3. So he may need to hit this pretty firmly to go off of the rail to have a shot on the 3.
Well, this is the mark of a champion. Can you execute these shots under pressure?
Well, we've answered that question. That was quite a shot.
That was quite a shot. Cue ball was in the air all the way.
That's amazing. Most players would have settled for a tougher shot on the 3 ball rather than take that risk.
Well, now he's got past the hard shot. Let's see if he can take care of the routine shots. Jerry, I got a feeling this week we're going to see a lot of hard shots missed by these players, because under pressure, those pockets are going to look smaller and smaller.
Yeah, they really tighten up as the week goes on. Well, he's come up short here. He needed to be another foot out on the table. That's about the first time that we've seen Orcollo not exhibit a great deal of speed control.
Yeah, the problem here is it's hard for him to go to the side rail because the 9's in the way.
Right. And if he tries to draw away from the 9, the side pocket looms. So
he may be drawing all the way up table with this. 2 rails out of that corner. Yeah. Looks like he did it pretty well.
watch out for the 8 ball blocking the 6. Nope.
He's okay.
He sure is.
Oh my God. That ball acted a little funny, almost like it hit the pocket and came out.
What a surprise.
I'd like to see that shot again, the way that 6 hit the pocket. Oh
Nope.
no, he missed it. He sure did miss it.
He just a full face in the jaw. Now,
A little overconfident there. Look at how lucky he got.
well, he did.
I don't think this ball will go in the side pocket. It's
You
too
know,
far over.
if there's enough of that ball overhanging, nope, there's not. I was going to say sometimes there's a shot where you can just compress the rail and force it through, but there's too much rail there.
This is about the worst spot on the table there can be. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. If it's right on the point, sometimes you can press it through. I don't think you could do it on this table.
No, there's too much rail left. I think he's going to have to bank the 6 ball and try and put the 9 and the 6, put the 9 in between the 6 and the cue ball.
Might have hit a little bit too hard.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's left another long, tough shot for a man who's made a lot of long, tough shots tonight.
Well, Dennis is glad to get this shot right now, considering the fact that he just missed that easy 6 ball.
That'll bring you back into focus when you miss a shot like that. Well, he basically took it for granted.
Yep, exactly. A little overconfident on that last shot.
Well,
this was a little harder shot that he missed here.
It was. And he's left Davis a shot that he will certainly take to the bank.
Yeah, Davis will take care of these 3. He fell a little short here, didn't he?
He did, but he's going to be fine. He just has to play the 9 in a different corner. To take it up table instead of down table. No,
He's trying. No, he's coming back up above it. He did it well. Well, that was quite a turnaround, that rack.
Yeah, and with that 9 ball down, Steve Davis now only needs 1 more game to pass through. Orcollo, well, he's got to win it.
He needs all 3. Can only blame himself for that rack.
I tell you, I've never seen Dennis miss a shot like the one he missed on that 6 ball.
Like you said, he just lost concentration. He took it for granted.
Yeah. A lot of the times the top players will miss more easy shots than they do tough ones because they concentrate on those tough ones. Davis concentrating on manicuring his Q-tip. It's part of his game routine, you know. He takes care of that tip and it puts him back in focus.
Score is 5-6.
Hit him a little harder that time.
He sure did. That soft break, he wasn't liking the results he was getting.
He's not going to like the results of this break either.
No, it's, you know, the table's still ugly.
I think he's got a good safety, though. It looks to me like he can shoot the 2 past that 5 and 6 ball and leave the cue hidden. And that's what he's trying to do here, just like that. He did a terrific job. Put the cue ball right up against the 6.
Yeah, that's a real challenge to Davis now. Get out of this. That's what every player wants to do on a safety shot, is freeze that cue ball against an object ball. Takes away so much of the room with which the other player can work. The referee will be looking for a double strike. If the Q-tip, if the ball comes off and hits that Q-tip again, it would be a foul, but that was a clean shot. Now it looks like Orcollo has an extremely easy path into the side pocket because the 5 ball's going to knock him in. An easy path into the side pocket off the 5 and then across the table for the 3.
But does the 4 pass the 6 here?
Yeah, that's the problem, is what we do with the 4 ball.
Wow.
My, that was an ugly miss.
And he scratched.
If we have another look at that, I want to see if he jumped up. Maybe he did not, but it looked to me like he moved.
He was trying to bring the
Couldn't
cue
tell.
ball 2 rails out of the corner and break up the 6-4.
Well, he may have just punched at it then.
Dennis definitely flinched on that shot. Now, even though these two balls are tied up, the 4 and 6, Steve has the upper hand here.
Yes, he does.
He's thinking about all his options. Does he want to try to break these balls up? Does he want to come down and just play a safety off the 4?
Well, yeah, I think if he comes down below it and just sends the 4 ball away and marries up against the 6 ball, that would be a pretty good option.
He's breaking them up.
He sure is.
He's breaking them up, and he did successfully.
Wow. No lack of courage being exhibited. This a huge rack for Steve Davis. If he can sink this 9 ball, he is through to the final 64 and can relax. Not that he looks all that tense.
This man seems to thrive on pressure.
Oh, he loves competition.
Boy, he put a big stroke on that ball. Got perfect position, too. Couldn't have placed it with his hand any better than that.
Well, that should do it for Davis. Unless somehow the 9 ball blocks him from the 7. He has an elementary rack to go through here.
You know, Jerry, many of the top Filipino players are not making it through. Alex went down.
Yeah.
Lenning's out.
Yeah, we've had more than our share of surprises this week.
Well, the Filipinos were expected to do quite well, and they may yet. But many of their top players are not getting through to the final 64.
Job done for Steve Davis. He is through to the final 64 with the falling of that 9 ball. Now Orcollo has to win 3 before Davis wins 1, or he goes home and becomes a spectator for the balance of the week. There, the surprising shot from Orcollo. Bad miss.
Rack, Davis to break, leading score 7 racks to 5.
Well, the 3 ball didn't go in the way he had intended, but it did go in off of a kiss. And once again, 1 ball is hidden.
I'm starting not to like this soft break, Jerry.
Yeah,
it just doesn't seem to be working.
Yeah, they just haven't found the right pace yet. And
you notice every game is a safety battle.
It is, and leaving all these balls clustered down one end of the table rather invites trouble into your house. Of course, Davis is used to moving around in tight places on a table, so having the balls together, he may feel is an advantage for him. It's worked so far to that way.
He's been pushing out after every break shot.
Yeah, he's been pushing out, but he's leading.
Yep.
Davis once again looking at pushing out down into this corner, but that's a shot that Orcollo would certainly take on.
Yeah, he's got to find a better spot than that this time.
Yeah, see, I like what he's looking at here. Let's go ahead and hit this ball and at least take away the option of your opponent to put you back in.
I don't think he's going to shoot at it. I think he's still trying to find a place to play safety from. I'd be really surprised if he shot at this ball. There's too much danger of scratching.
Well, not if he comes off that second rail right there.
This just doesn't look like a Steve Davis. Yeah, that's
Nope.
He's playing safe.
He's going for it, for the push rather.
Orcollo will definitely shoot here. He's not going to give this one back to Steve Davis.
Nope. But he has to navigate a path to the 2-ball. And the cue ball.
I think we're going to see another safety here, Jerry.
Yeah.
They got a funny, well, hard to say. Looking in from the top here, it looks like he can cut it in. It's a very sheer angle, though. Yeah, it was a save. It was. And a good one.
It is. He's not as deep behind the pack as he would like to be, but that should work well for him. And now that 8-ball is a big, big problem for Davis. Takes away one of his paths into the 1.
Wow.
That ball came off that rail awfully funny.
Real short. Well, he hit it firm. You know,
Yeah.
it was kind of interesting, Jerry. Steve didn't take a long time to look at that angle. Normally, he really studies the angle, and he just got down there and shot. You know, he was trying to go one rail and to hit the side of the 1, but he missed it by almost a foot.
Yeah, he sure did.
Maybe he knows that he's through.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Well, because he was a little careless on that shot.
Yeah. Well, Dennis needs all the breaks he can get. Wow, look how tight a window he played into there, Jay.
I'm surprised he played position that way.
Well, he should be okay to get to 6.
Well, we've seen him miss a couple shots the last few games.
Yeah, that's got to be working on the back of his mind.
He's had 2 racks in a row where he should have got out and he didn't.
That's the reason he's in the position he is now. But if he can make this 9-ball in the next one, he would share the hill.
But like you said before, he needs all 3 games.
Yes, he does.
He's in good shape this rack.
The fella to feel for in this group right now is Wynn. At this moment, he is through, but that will change should Orcollo make a comeback here. In that case, Wynn would have won 2 matches and failed to pass through. Dennis Orcollo crawling back. Trails Steve Davis by 1, 7-6. It's a race to 8 in Group 16.
Dennis will be breaking.
Wow. We've had so many tight matches today. Very few runaways. Oh, here's a look at this group. Raj Hundal has been knocked out. Tyler Eady is in trouble as well.
It didn't look like they had all the games up there.
No, they don't.
Yeah, that group was not complete. He went the other way this time. He broke from the opposite side.
And he broke dry. Okay, we've updated our graphic now. All these matches have been completed. These fellows are through. And as you can see, Hundal and Zolfriki are the unlucky ones. Eady and Yang have gotten through.
I think Hundal missed the 9-ball in that match, the case 9-ball. Would have gone the other way.
Yeah. Boy.
We're going to see another push out here.
Well, we well could. It seems to be Steve's favorite shot.
Push. Carry on.
Yeah. Dennis Orcollo not even bothering to leave his seat. He said, go ahead. Take it on.
Well, he's going to come off the edge of the 1 and bring the cue ball down the table. Looks like he did a great job of it, too. Oh, no, he hit that, but he kissed that ball at the last second. The 5 got him there. Of course, Dennis has really got very little to work with here.
Yeah, he's got nothing but a defensive play. I would look for him to swap ends here and bring the 1 ball back down here, leave the cue ball up top.
I wonder if he'll shoot this ball.
Well, he's been known to.
Yep.
Doesn't mind taking a risk.
Played a
Oh,
combination.
my. Now, he threw his hand up in the air as if to say, I'm sorry that I didn't intend to do that, but it sure looked good from where we sit.
I think he was more unhappy with where the cue ball was going. He wanted to keep the cue ball down like below the side pocket. Oh, you're right. He wasn't playing that combination. He was trying to play safe and bring the cue ball down the table below these balls.
Yeah, I believe
so. So he mishit it and got lucky.
There's some noise coming off of table 5 upstairs that elicits a grin from our competitor here.
Come on, Bobby.
Here it comes. He got there.
Wow. The way this man can find a small window. Haven't seen much control like this week.
Yeah, he's got the speed down on these tables as good as anybody.
Yes, he does.
Oh, Bobby. Hey.
You know, this would have been his match except for that missed 6 ball.
Yeah.
That really turned things around.
Well, now he's talking to himself. That's a good way to relieve tension.
What do you call himself? Bobby?
That's what it sounds like, Bobby. As a look at another group, Group 15, Nick Vandenberg, Sander Tot safely through. Grande Valley. And Ahmed Al-Saida will become spectators for the rest of the week.
There's another happy fan.
He's absolutely enthralled with this match. That's where I wish I were.
With that girl?
No, just sleeping. Sleeping anywhere at this point.
Well, we can only go 2 games at the max right now.
Yes, indeed. Getting close to the end here. Orcollo will go around the world to get back down on the 5.
Looks like nice position.
Would like to be off this rail.
Right. He's got to follow the ball and make the cue ball go up between the 7 and the 9. He's jacking up a little bit. You got to be so careful with these pockets. Maybe he's going to bring it back in and shoot the 6 on the side.
Yeah.
He plays that position more than anybody else. Many players would have just gone forward and tried to go around and shoot the 6 in the corner, but he doesn't mind shooting at the side pockets.
He seems to be in an awfully good mood at the moment.
Yeah. Somewhere Tam Nguyen is watching this match, I have a feeling.
Nervously.
Yeah.
Dennis Orcollo joins Steve Davis on the hill. It all comes down to a race to 1, as it has so that has been so key. And to be honest, no player all week long has been able to conquer the break shot on this table.
15th rack, Davis to break. Score is 7-all.
Two balls down, but once again the 8-ball creeps out and blocks the 1. You see it, the expression on Davis's face, going, why can't I get a clean shot?
This is the 5th straight game he's pushed out after the break. 4 on his breaks and 1 on Dennis's break.
My.
Push.
Well,
it's not traditional 9-ball, is it, Jerry?
no, it's not. And the pressure's off Davis now. He knows he's through. The only guy feeling any moisture under his arm should be Orcollo.
But Steve's a professional. He's not going to give away this game. He's going to try and win if he can.
Steve's never given away a game in his life. He loves to win.
I don't know if we've seen one break and run out in this match.
I don't believe we have.
No. Is it 10 win right there?
I believe it is, yes. Well, let's see how the master of the bank shot handles this, if he chooses to.
I think he'll shoot at it.
Do you really?
Yeah. If he banks it in, he's going to win this game.
Yeah, but if
It
he
all
misses,
comes down to this shot.
he doesn't pass.
This guy's a shooter.
Yeah, you think he's going to bank it. I think he's going to go for a safety, so we'll see. Well, you win this round. What a shot.
He's been consistently losing his safety battles with Steve Davis.
Yeah, you're right. The challenge left now is to put away that 4-ball. It's in a very tricky little spot.
Looks like he's got to try to bump some balls here.
Well, bad things can happen then.
I mean, I don't see an open pocket for the 4 unless he gets behind it and shoots the 4 up in the corner.
Right. That's what he's trying to do, get right behind it.
Wow.
What a shot.
That's a great shot.
Dennis. Teach us something.
That was impressive right there, but this is no hanger here.
No, but the total shot is easier than.
There you go. There you go. That's the safety you want to play.
That's a good one. That may get him ball in hand. And even if Steve were to contact this ball, there's no way these balls are going to wind up behind other balls. So Orcollo playing the odds here. They're in his favor.
Good.
Nice hit. Nice hit. But like you said, Dennis has got a good shot here. A little tough to get down the table for the 5, though.
It really is. He's going to have to put one heck of a draw stroke on this. It looks like it's straight enough in that he can't go forward.
Yeah, this is tough. And cue ball close to the side pocket like that, it's even harder to draw the ball.
Well, he's known for having a very, very powerful stroke, very pure.
He needs it all right now. Yeah, he's going to try to draw down to the lower left corner and shoot the 5-ball in the opposite corner. This takes a big stroke.
Boy, oh boy. Can't wait to see him unleash this one. Well, that was a little weak.
We're going
But,
to see another safety here, Jerry.
Yeah. Although, I've seen this man make tougher shots.
I don't think he wants to shoot at this one. He's
Yeah, I agree. It's the safety is
going to use the 9-ball and the. Boy, did he get there? He didn't really get there.
No, he left an edge. Steve can make him pay for this one.
He wanted to put all 4 of those balls on a straight line, and he didn't do it.
It's kind of an awkward stance to try and do that touchy a shot from. Now Davis has the 9 and 6 to hide the cue behind. Oh, he's leaked out, it looks like.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He let the 5 go too far.
So that safety was a good decision.
Golden opportunity for Dennis here. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. The trick is to get position on the 6 after he makes the 5.
Yeah, the ball is certain. The 5 ball is certainly gone from the table, but as Jay has said, the 6 ball not in a very easy position. He may be best not trying to get perfect, but just staying in, getting around center table and taking a bit of a tougher shot on the 6 into the corner. If he tries to get too cute here, he could really wind up in trouble.
This looks real good.
Oh, boy. Well, when you can play like that, why not play cute? If he wins this rack, both of these men go through. That appears to be where we're headed, Jay.
What an escape by Orcollo. Well, I have to say, Steve did make a couple errors these 2 games.
Yeah, he plays better when the pressure is toughest. Once he got to that 7, some of the pressure bled off.
A little yip from Dennis.
Do you blame him?
Bubby, that's his nickname, Bubby.
He better smile later and shoot now.
He's taking dead aim on this 9 ball.
He's done it. Dennis Orcollo passes through, as does his opponent, Steve Davis. They both made it through into the final 64 of this World Pool Championship. What a match, Jay. That one had it all for us.
Well, Steve, congratulations. You lost the battle, but still in the war.
Yeah, I had to get 7. Once I got 7, it was a relief. But my brakes, I have to brake soft. And because I think you can brake soft on the tables, but I kept on leaving myself snookered or hooked, and then I had to play push-outs, and push-outs just drive me crazy. I never know what shot to play, you know. I feel as if I'm losing the tactical advantage, and then I overhit the safety shot at the end. But yeah, the push-out, I need to brush up on my tactics. I need to watch more. Perhaps I'll do some commentary and make sure I watch some of the good players so I can understand the push-out a bit better.
What's the mindset coming into tomorrow's matches?
Well, straightforward knockout now. I think all of the league phase has been a worry to the players, you know, trying to get through, frantically looking at the scorecards. Now it's just a straightforward match. You know where you stand. But I think it goes then to winner breaks. Different story, that. That's,
okay.
That's where I could really come unstuck.